After a small intermission, we returned for the second segment of Unhinged. And, I've been saying the last two segments that'll probably be the last of the driver editions, but this time I actually mean it because there's literally only like one other car in the game that I'm not already using. That being the Firefly, the cursed machine that is. As far as the series works and how it functions and all that, nothing has changed in between segments. There are, however, a few new drivers and one driver that's made, or two drivers that have technically made pretty major changes to their vehicle. We'll start with that as, well, you saw one of the drivers there. This is now Ryan Storm's vehicle, the Sweeper. Not exactly sure why he switched vehicles. Like, did he think this would be a better car than the Rocket RX? I have no idea. It certainly isn't, I can tell you that right now. It's not. It's a massive downgrade, but he has designed... Ryan Stevens has designed his, Sweeper in reference to the Governor. Back when he ran the game show, like, what seems like decades ago by this point for him. One of the most successful drivers in his series was the Governor, who was a flat black 50s, like, spy car looking thing. Very much akin to something like a Plymouth Fury. Unfortunately, he couldn't use the Wingman or Hotshot for that. But this is also a Ford Taunus, so it's a little closer to Mustang than either of those cars. It is flat black, bits of chrome around it. A simple but effective design here. So that's his new vehicle, and that means that a big upgrade for Thrasher, who now receives the Rocket RX, which is massively an improvement over his Rocket. Of course, in guest appearances, Thrasher will still be driving the regular Rocket because the actual human being player does not possess this tournament vehicle. Be a huge upgrade for Thrasher as a result of Ryan Stevens' sudden change of desires in his vehicle. Let's see here. And now we have the reveal of the last driver additions in the form of those 6 various drivers who were seen making test sessions around Motor City and Boulder Bank. The first of which, I'm going to go in order here. The first is Dakota Kingsley, a Wisconsin-born dairy farmer by trade. After replacing his old Chevy K1500 farm truck with a brand new Chevy Silverado, or not brand new, but newer, like 2016 model, he decided he would enter his old obsolete truck into the Invitationals. After repainting it, of course, in reference to the original Twisted Metal game, a kid that he watched his children play a lot. Not his children, his brother play a lot. He's not allowed to have that many kids. Yeah, he watched his older brother play a lot of the first 2 Twisted Metal games, so he designed his truck to look like Hammerhead from the first TM game. Make sure I'm missing anything back here. No, I'm not. Next on the list. Actually, I'm going to cover this one first. Then we have the Dominator. This is Cameron Walker. We don't know why he was being so cagey. He was in the series. He's in the Challenge series. Sure, he normally drives Audis, but that's beside the point. He drives a Dominator decorated in a similar style to Jeff Gordon's old NASCARs in, say, the early 2000s. Very similar to Mark Kendall here. Same idea. Well, this one looks more like Gordon's car, This one actually has the right number. So, I don't know. And also the Dominator is just a better car. And then we have a bit of a reunion for Isabella Flynn over here in the Stellar. The hotshot is Phineas Flynn. And the Gremlin is Ferb Fletcher, Phineas's stepbrother. Now, Ferb has been running in amateur touring car racing over in the UK for the last 2 or 3 years. Phineas had been off to college, but Isabella, despite being offered a couple of scholarships, decided to stay home. She doesn't explain why. Some theorize maybe because her mother is starting to deteriorate in health, and she's staying there to take care of her mother. Others believe that she just may be a homebody and doesn't want to leave. But Phineas has since graduated college, and Ferb has since returned to the Americas from his touring car racing. And Ferb still had the need for speed, so he kind of dragged Phineas into this Demolition Derby style series that he heard Isabella was competing in. So, yeah, and there's a very, Ferb might not talk much, but he'll let his talking, he'll let his driving do the talking, as he seems to be, he seems to have honed some aggression from his days in touring car racing. You know, the whole bumper-to-bumper, door-banging racing that usually comes from touring car racing. Ferb will be translating that into the Invitationals. Phineas, on the other hand, is a little more passive, somewhere in between. Actually, no, Isabella would be in between them. Well, Isabella is neutral, but will clap back if she is, you know, if she is raced aggressively. Phineas has really no intentions of making contact with people if he can avoid it. He just wants to race and work on his vehicle and get it to be as fast as he can get it to be, which I imagine is probably quite fast. He is an engineering nerd after all. How does Isabella feel about all of this? Well, mostly surprise. She didn't think she'd be seeing Phineas or Ferb anytime in the next couple of years. Phineas is doing the other 2 years of his college degree later. And, well, Isabella thought that Ferb moved back to England full stop. He did not. And then we scroll to the very opposite end of the spectrum here to find the last 2 vehicles. We have 2 Venoms now. This one won't be appearing very often, because the AI do not select the Super Venom very much. Actually, it doesn't really select the regular Venom that often either. The Super Venom belongs to Mary McCormick, who is pretty much the Thomas O'Reilly 2.0, except Thomas O'Reilly had a more successful racing career. Mary has a better car, has the best in the game now, or at least best in the series, based solely on power to weight ratio, which is what determines the 345 on the right. The 2 Venoms weigh exactly the same, but there's a little bit more power in the Super Venom. And you can compare the stats. The Venom might have longer gear ratios than the Super Venom, but the Super one has much better cornering. And also that extra 20 horsepower. If McCormick extended the gears another click, she probably would be blowing the other Venom out of the water. While Thomas O'Reilly is hitting 56 years old, Mary is on 64 years old. She was in attendance of one of the earliest Le Mans races, don't worry, it was not 1955. And began racing as soon as, like, 1977. She eventually reached Le Mans in a sort of lower tier GT class, but never managed to really make it big there. So she stayed with European sports car racing, particularly the European Le Mans series. Now she's in her 60s, and she's still willing to run a demolition derby in an old Corvette decorated in reference to the Gulf livery she had so much personal experience with back in her sports car racing days in the 70s and 80s, leaking in a little bit to about 1991-92. So she raced until she was 35 full-time. Didn't retire from professional competition until 1996. At that point, she was almost 40. But the way she was driving, she could have gone longer. But, well, I mean, she's still driving. She's entering this. And then finally, the driver responsible for so many course records from various testing sessions that she was the organizer of, driving the Bulldog in the final addition to the series, Emi Ibarazaki. I'm not sure if Emi is short for something or what. We haven't really gotten to know her yet too much. But what is known is quite interesting. Her sole existence in the Twisted Invitationals, this kind of seems like a bit of a paradox almost, in that she has no legs from the knee down, and yet with her prosthetic replacements, she decides to go racing instead. She would be part of a track team, which some people figure she might have been cheating since she literally didn't have to worry about her legs giving out on her. They were made of metal. But here we are. And it's even more ironic is that she lost those legs in a car accident that also killed her father when she was only 11. Now she's 19, it's been 8 years, and she decides to basically go back to a competitive version of the exact same thing that did that to her. You can see she's got the little metal whip spoiler, metal fender flares, metal rear spoiler as well, as sort of a reference to her prosthetics on her car. Yeah, she was the one that was crushing those lap records. She has a unique driving style when compared to what we've normally seen in the Invitationals that revolves heavily around rearward brake bias to work as a secondary handbrake. And then she uses the e-brake to straighten the car back out. Typically, you do it the other way around. The only real risk that's posed from this strategy is if she locks up the brakes too much, which is very easy to do if she's trying to brake with a metal foot. It may very easily result in, well, locking the brakes. Yeah, so that does it for the driver additions to the Twisted Invitationals. And now we move on to the first event. We're back in the saddle again. We start at Midwest MOTOCENTER, a track that has been, you know, a pretty regular fixture here in the Invitationals. And we're playing as Bradley Hunter, who is trying to shake off the double disappointment from the previous segment where he was, I think he finished second in the championship race and fourth in the championship derby. Or it may have been the other way around. Actually, I think it was the other way around. Either way, he was pretty close to winning both, but got neither. So he's going to try and recover himself from that and just take his victory here. Starting things off with a really short race, even like much shorter than a usual event around in the Invitationals. Only 3 laps, mainly because, well, I mean, outside of the reasoning of the Invitationals, I just spent like 15 minutes talking about the changes, so I didn't want this episode to go over an hour long. So I'm going to have a really short race here to save on time. This race is literally only going to be like a 3-minute long race. Oh my god, the wheelies. This is not a wheelie competition, Bradley. Holy crap. Don't like where this is going. I couldn't steer at all through that because I was off the ground. Oh, sweet Jesus. Thank you. Not really sure how the hell that just happened. Oh my god! Okay, this car doesn't seem to like landings too much. Oh my god, Suwako is just drunk. Okay. Oh my lord, my handling is gone. Oh, I mean it is a Drake car, I suppose I shouldn't be that surprised. And Bradley's getting desperate now. Okay, that thing shouldn't even be able to even move me. What is happening here? How did... There must be 2 identical hammerheads. Otherwise, Suwako went... What? Okay, never mind. That's Emmy a lap down. Bradley Hunter is going to take the victory in the opening race of Segment 2. Despite his car's best efforts of not making the corners. And the fact that Taylor was at the front. And when Taylor is near the front, it's a terrifying sight.
Very profesh.
I should have probably stanced this thing out.
What? Gemini, is that you? Are you doing a very good Tyler impression right now?
Oh no. Oh god.
Make sure Lieutenant Thickums doesn't go Lieutenant Slickums and slide out to the outer ends.
Oh, this headset's giving up on me. Love to see it.
That way.
Good thing is... Yeah, no, there's no good thing about this. My headset is actually dying right now.
Well, that's inconvenient timing.
Good thing is still a verbal tick. Also, I'm a robot on someone else's end. Probably Tyler's.
Yeah, because you sound like Thrasher to me. I have missed this corner.
What now?
According to Thrasher, you sound like a robot.
Oh, no. I sound like a robot through his headset.
Yeah, I heard a robot. I didn't hear Thrasher, I heard a robot. This headset is dying, please. I'm about to literally only be able to, like... Ow, you dick!
I already kind of figured I was going to be like last of the human players, but at least get me ahead of all of the computer players.
At least secure the podium.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. There's just a guy that comes back up. You're good though, Thrasher. I killed him, so you're in third.
Yay, thanks, buddy.
What car is Dirt Trooper?
A beetle.
A bug.
Oh my god.
I squashed it.
Wiped it off his windshield.
Tyler just wrecked the character that he named. He just wrecked Edric.
Fuck you, Dedrick.
Hey, he giveth and he taketh away.
I brought you into this world and I can take you out of it!
I'm about to say.
The character fucked around and found out.
Thrasher always tells characters to fuck around and find out. But Dedrick actually found out.
Oh god. Oh god. No.
Thrasher, you gotta beat the hero with 0.
Just fucking...
I have no
goody,
reason
it's
to be losing
Cypher.
this race.
Other than the reason that I'm driving a truck on a track with a bunch of jumps, therefore I'm able to absorb them easier.
Yeah, maybe I should probably adjust my fucking settings on some of these.
Yeah, no, but my fucking car just moves quicker.
Who drives a 60 Chevelle?
Bradley Hunter again.
I might have taken him out.
Oh my god. You did this before. Ah, 2 wheels, we're good.
Did what I did. I just did it again.
Oh shit, no, he's genuinely pissed with me. He's genuinely pissed. I'm absolutely clipping this and sending this to you to put in the thing.
You got another Natsuki. You're gonna have 3 people pissed at you. You managed to resolve things with Mark after he spun you out at Kingston, but I don't think you're resolving this one. That guy's a champion and you're just fucking with his shit back there in like 8th place. He's probably not too pleased.
Yep, my car just ate a bump and now I'm on my side.
Well, that dude is 0 hero, so I think he's in 3rd actually.
Well, it makes sense. Bradley Hunter is like the segment 4 champion. I'm on 2 wheels again.
Car skiing.
Roll.
Okay, I need to save this clip and then send it.
This is not Mega Man, Tyler. Wait, neither of you will get that joke.
Oh my god. Oh, don't let me. No.
Of course I'll get that joke because I know enough about Mega Man to know Roll is the girl bot thingy person.
Pardon me, Samuel. It's actually there's actually a Challenge Series character named after, or in reference to Mega Man and to that character.
That's not the finish. Tyler.
Bruh.
Are you second, son?
Wipes the sweat from the forehead.
Yeah, barely. Oh, actually, never mind. I did second by a second. For the second short race of this episode, you're at HILLTOP Stadium for a 9-lap oval event. Coming off of the guest appearance for the episode. And you're here with Barbara Page in her big old Cadillac. As she's become a little more serious about winning the race championship. She's already won the Derby championship in the first segment. After a couple of, well, not championships, she's decided she's going to try and commit to the racing one instead. Be quite a task trying to win the race championship in a car such as this, which is not necessarily optimized for racing. It's quite big. I think it's the heaviest vehicle in the game, barring like special vehicles like a motorhome or a big rig. I literally couldn't even see Isabella there. Her vehicle was so short compared to this thing. Or like so low, I should say, not short. I mean, it is short, but everything is short compared to this Cadillac. What am I looking at there? Oh, if there's a Phineas's passive nature showing. Okay, never mind. I guess that was a misread. As you can see, a little reluctant to make these corners. Whoa. We got a battle for second there. Dimitri will be coming on top between them, but I will take the lead away. Whoa! Whoa again! Dimitri. Do I see a road cutter in the lead? Oh, they're 4 wide. That's not... Oh, I forgot that was there. Oh, there's a hearse. Oh my god, this is a clusterfuck. That's either a road cutter or that's Thrasher's rocket in the lead. You did that to yourself. I was up here the whole time, Mark. No name Firefly. That thing is still there. Dimitri is fucking me over. Brother. Yeah, that's what you get. Fuck out of here. I had a big chance to gain ground in this race as the leader, be it Thrasher or Bradley. Had to deal with lap traffic, but I couldn't do it because I just kept getting weird handling. It feels like I'm playing Heat 5, honest to God. I can't tell if the car's trying to slide or not turn at all. Even with more lap traffic, the car continues to be moody as fuck. And so therefore, I will not be winning the race. Oh my god, that was really fucking close. Oh my god, I won the race. What the hell happened with Thrasher? That wasn't Thrasher. I think he was stuck behind lap. That was just weird. It looked like he was really off the gas to let Barber win the race. Phineas is third in his debut race, so quite a result for him. Fifth for Dimitri. Bradley ended up sixth in a C-class car. Sulaco eighth. Isabella ninth. Tyler 10th. Emmy and Gemini, the last two drivers that finished on the lead lap. For the third and final fill-in race, we are here for a figure 8 event at Bloomfield Speedway. On the shorter end of races, only 7 laps around this, should only run us for about, just over 2 minutes, probably like 2.5. And it'll probably end up being like a 3.5 minute recording with, featuring me talking. You're playing as Scott Weber for this event. That little side rail may be important. He might get T-boned, and he's gonna take a lot of damage. Whoops. Okay, A3, the road goes this way. Okay, well that one's not your fault. That's Natsuki being Natsuki. Yep, Scott remembers. Scott remembers episode 3. And bye-bye baseball. Oh my god, that was destruction. Colin, please. Colin, please. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Suddenly from nowhere emerges Riley. Oh, fixed it. Never mind, sent you off. Oh, found Emmy. I'm making no ground. I literally cannot make any of these corners right. I just keep sliding up the track because I'm not taking the inside right. Or, not outside, I'm taking the inside, and that's not right. Oh, Cam ahead of me. But the leader is quite clear. Every time I get to the figure 8, I have to slam the brakes. I have no luck with timing here. Oh, I just destroyed Cam. Welcome to the Invitationals, motherfucker. Jesus. Oh, there's my dad out of control, probably. Oh, I'm out of control. I'm out of control. That's not a lot of health there, Sari. Really? That's bold. You see how much health you have? You do not have the facilities for that. No van! Of all the things to be hit by, too. Well, I've got plenty of space between me and second, but that means that the win is all but gone unless whoever Killboy is gets absolutely deteriorated. Oh my god. No, he does not. Second place for Scott Weber, but the fact that he destroyed Natsuki after he's wrecked him twice unanswered probably feels awfully good. The winner is Colin, so there were a bunch of boomers in that race for no apparent reason. Even though the fastest lap belonged to Cam, who I then promptly sent into the 9th dimension. He was 3rd, Isabella 4th, James 5th, Bradley 6th, 7th for Sayori, 8th for Emmy, and a clone boomer finished 9th. The last car on the lead lap. Thrasher rounds out the top 10, the lead car that got lapped pretty much right at the end of the race. For the Derby event for this episode, we head to the open arena for Big Valley Speedway. We spent a lot of time at oval facilities. We've only done Midwest and Rattlesnake to break the mold on that. You're here with Max Stanford. I almost forgot his name, ignore that. In his GMC Vandura. Hoping to avoid rolling over repeatedly and get some kills to credit towards his Derby championship. One thing worth noting, when it's a Derby event, the Bulldog is unoccupied. Emmy, for obvious reasons, does not decide to run Derby events, but there'll still be Bulldogs in the race. So those are just randoms. Random no-names will be a rarity from this point onward, because the only vehicles that technically fall under that category when the grid is set to Class A will be a Speedbird, because Tyler is a bullet, occupied as a bullet unless he's literally there. If it's Tyler Plain, he'll be racing in a Speedbird and Derby in a bullet. If it's Tyler as an AI version, it's just the bullet and the Speedbird as a no-name. And the other one that remains is the Firefly. Murder, double kill, gain the lead. Die. Nope. Die. I'm rolling. This is exactly what I was trying to not have happen. I figured that would do more damage than that. Bye, Samuel. Never mind, you're not dead. Oh, come on. Grand Duke privilege. Oh, fuck you. Fine, I'll just kill Tyler instead. Oof. Send Martine for a ride. My nose is incredibly itchy. Aha! I just tail whipped Nitori and left Thrasher on pretty much no health, but Samuel took that goddamn Grand Duke privilege. For those that aren't aware, the Grand Duke is like the unofficial best Derby car in the game. If you do any amount of Derby events online, you will run into mostly Grand Dukes, as evidenced by the fact that in the most recent episode before this, we had the Derby with 2 randoms, and both randoms were in a Grand Duke. That's not a fucking coincidence. Man, Ferb just took a lot of damage. I literally cannot back up. Every time I try to move, I just get hit by somebody else. I've had enough of this. I'm just gonna be carried away off to fucking hell if I don't just reset. Alright, yep. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. This is why I don't play as Max Stanford very often. You'd think a big van would be a very good choice for a derby. Until you start rolling over. And then you realize that it's not, and you're taking a bunch of damage that other cars wouldn't be taking in that scenario. Okay, thank you, Mark, for donating yourself to my score. I will now kill this Firefly. I will not kill this Firefly. I said I will kill this Firefly, and I'll be on my way. No, get that out of here. Wow, neither of us really took any damage. I didn't take any at all, and he didn't take all that much. Oh! My god. Field goal's good. Seven damage. That's more like it. There we go. Good one, Cam. I saw that. Tyler has wrecked Cam. They know each other in real life. They don't really like each other in real life. I'm in a van being pushed over by a Fiat 840. And now Tyler is gone because I got fucking blocked off by Samuel's bitch ass. I just got killed by a Firefly. No, like one of the two randoms here, and I just got wrecked by it. Oh my god, I'm going to have my revenge with you. As soon as I can find that little tiny midget, like purple midget car. Double kill, gained the lead. I already had the lead, but it's besides the point. You're on the other side of the wall. Well, quite a good number of points. 13 kills. A second tie between Barbara Page and Grand Duke Privilege. And there's a lot of 2s and a lot of 1s. As, I mean, usual. For our main event race of this episode, we head to Hill Street Circuit. Fake San Francisco. And, my head is itchy. It'll be me driving this time. I may have started the last segment, but I'm going to end the first episode of this one. A 5-lap race around here should run us just shy of a 6-minute race. 7-minute recording. I had a bit of a what moment because I had forgot that the AI keep the brake lights on until the race begins. And I was just like, why are my brakes stuck? It doesn't help that I'm also not used to having brake lights. Most cars in this game don't, unless it's a DLC or tournament reward. Colin, there's a corner there. Well, actually, he probably knows there's a corner there. He was trying to make it whether I was there or not. That's a curb. That's a Colin. Oh, sweet. There's nothing. There was nothing. Being punished for being ahead if he was playing Hot Wheels Unleashed. Okay, my dad is attempting to indirectly fuck me over. The gas is on the right, smartass! What the fuck was that? Really, Dad? Okay. Goodbye. Alright, 22nd at the end of the first lap. Somehow I ended up behind this numbskull again. You may have won the Derby, but you're not winning this race. Not driving like that. What the hell am I looking at? Okay, Sayori. Oh my good lord! God, at the rate we're... Brother! The rate we're going, I might end up DNFing from this one. What am I looking at? I've just destroyed... I didn't even know what that car was. I couldn't tell. I just saw the underside of it, and then I saw the wreck thing pop up on my screen. That is all I know. But if everybody just wants to get pissed at me after the end of the race, like I could go anywhere else. We must have really pissed in each other's Cheerios this morning. Curbs are bad for your health. I'm sorry. Mark, you can wait your goddamn turn. What am I looking at? Where'd you learn to drive? Oh my god, every corner I turn there's somebody else spinning the fuck out. I think that was a beetle or a killer bee. I'm gonna try and not murder Charles unless he hits me first. Okay, he's got a brain in there. He's trying to avoid contact. The first person all day. Getting behind my clone now. No, yeah! Eddie, can you get the fuck off me? There's Charles again. There's my car not turning all of a sudden. Wrecking assist, anyone's guess who that's for. I'm 22 seconds behind the leader on the final lap. That must be a record. What the fuck are you doing? Still haven't forgotten the sandpit, by the way, you brat. It'll be 7th place, and one of the single most... There's not even a word that I can say without getting cancelled that describes the race that I just saw. Colin wins the second race on the episode, followed by Natsuki, Bradley, and Bradley number 2. I got beat by myself. That's how bad this... I don't think that's ever happened where I finished behind myself. So does that mean I technically finished 5th and I was in the perspective of a no-name, or did I literally lose to somebody driving my own car? Emmy in 8th, Nidori 9th. Some variation of Mark Kendall's dipshit ass at 10th. Isabella 11th. Thrasher 12th. 13th, Suwako. And mostly no names or DNFs from there. I'm kind of curious what that yellow car I wrecked must have been. Well, there's no buggy. It must have been this killer bee that I wrecked. Ericsson did in fact finish, albeit 2 laps down, the only car a lap down at all. You